G'day guys, how's it going? I'm Aaron Whitnall, this is ACW Sport, and the Champions League is finally back. That's right, we now get down to the business end of the tournament because the last 16 games kick off this week, and we have got some titanic games ahead. Now, the last 16 is broken down just like the quarterfinals and the semi-finals over a few weeks, so I'm going to be going through the first 4 fixtures of the first legs this week, and then obviously in the coming weeks when the next fixtures are played, I will then go over them as well. So, straight to the action, and without a doubt, the tie of the round is taking place at the Bernabeu in the first leg. Real Madrid versus Paris Saint Germain. Ronaldo versus Neymar. It's just going to be unbelievable. Now, as we know, Real Madrid, they have really struggled so far this season. They currently sit 4th in La Liga. All right, they picked up a big win at the weekend. But as we know, they also struggled in the Champions League, losing to Tottenham, finishing 2nd in their group. On the other hand, PSG, even though they did suffer a defeat to Lyon a few weeks back, have been unbelievable so far this season, especially in the Champions League. They broke a record for the amount of goals scored in the group stage of the tournament. As we know, Neymar, Cavani and Mbappe have torn apart all that have come before them. And yeah, okay, they may have also suffered a defeat within the tournament to Bayern Munich on the last day, but Bayern Munich, PSG were already qualified. Bayern needed the win to ensure they could qualify as well. I just think now that we're getting down to the business end, PSG will up their level again. And I've got to be honest, because of how much Real Madrid are struggling, even though this is their tournament, they have been so successful winning 3 of the last 4 seasons, or the Champions League in 3 of the last 4 seasons. I just think PSG, this is the year for them to really go for it. And I just think because of the slump Madrid are on at the moment, I just can't see them getting past Paris Saint Germain. I think PSG are going to win this game 3-1 in the first leg. I just think they'll set up to actually catch Real Madrid on the counter-attack. And as we know, with those 3 up front, Mbappe, Neymar, Cavani, they are relentless. I think Ronaldo will give Real Madrid the lead, but I can see those front 3, Neymar, Cavani and Mbappe, all scoring for PSG to give them a 3-1 win in the first leg. Now on to the other fixtures, and probably one of the hardest ties for any of the English sides is Tottenham's trip to Juventus. Massive game for Spurs, but they have been having a great season so far. Especially they'll be buoyed after picking up some fantastic wins in recent weeks against Man United, Liverpool and of course Arsenal at the weekend. They're in the top 4 of the Premier League. They smashed it in the Champions League so far this season. Juve kind of pedalled through the group, and they have got a really interesting battle going on against Napoli. They haven't really had too many tough challenges so far this season, but Tottenham seems to be so well organised in the Champions League this season. They overcame Dortmund and, of course, overcame Real Madrid in the group stage, and I think they can overcome Juve. However, I think in the first leg, Turin to get a win there is a very big ask. I don't think they'll do that. I'm actually going to go for a 1-1 draw in this game. I'm going to go for Dybala to score for Juventus, but then Harry Kane to score for Tottenham, and what will be a very good away result for them, should that turn out to be the case. Manchester City, as we know, runaway leaders in the Premier League, smashed their group stage as well, on for a potential quadruple, which would be the first time in history that's ever happened. They travelled to Basel, who were in Manchester United's group and did beat Manchester United in Basel. However, United were already qualified, didn't really take the game too seriously. I do think that because obviously City will be upping their level of concentration again, because again it's another big kind of time for them. I just see City running out easy 2-0 winners. I'm going to bag Aguero to get a brace in this game and for City to take a comfortable lead back to the Etihad in the second leg. And then the final game this week sees Liverpool travel to Porto. Porto, they were kind of a surprise along with Besiktas to get out of the group they were in because Leipzig and Monaco failed so horribly. But Porto, they rose late to get secure second spot in that group. Liverpool, they had it was good but also frustrating time within their group, especially frustrations against Sevilla, where they couldn't pick up the wins, especially being 3-0 up at Sevilla. However, in recent weeks, they've also kind of got themselves back into decent form. All right, they had that frustrating draw with Tottenham, but they did then bounce back with a comfortable win against Southampton at the weekend. Salah, Mane, Firmino look fantastic on the counter-attack, and I think that's how Liverpool will set up in this game. I think Porto will score because they can be very good at home in the Dragao Stadium. I'm going to go 2-1 to Liverpool, and for Liverpool to take back a very important lead to Anfield. I think Porto will score first, but I'm going to back Mane and Salah to get on the score sheet for Liverpool. And yeah, that is pretty much how I see this week's Champions League last 16 knockout games taking place. Please comment below, let me know what do you think the scores are going to be. Always interested to hear your predictions. I'll be back tomorrow with my Premier League Week 27 review following Chelsea's game against West Brom tonight, and of course back on Thursday with my review for this week's Champions League fixtures as well. So please, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys again soon.